This is my rock army, and today I'll show you the warriors, monsters, and story behind my army. Our story starts long ago deep underground with a dwarf who was mining when he found a strange tomb. Inside the tomb, the dwarf found a helm with a glowing gem set into the crest. Intrigued, the dwarf grabbed the helm, but the crown stole the life from the dwarf and transferred it to his buried master, the king. With the power the gem in the helm gave him, he raised his old army. I used a lot of Nexonite rock warriors to make my army, but sadly I don't have a ton, so I had to get creative. I used this robot head and tiled faces to make my army bigger. Using these tiled pieces, I made these smaller rock golems, like this one with this round piece that I made, and I used these ball joints so that the arms can move in all directions. There are also these smaller ball heads that I made these two rock thugs with. To command this army, the king raised a warrior bigger than all the others. It has huge hands for crushing and the ability to travel under the ground. The king also raised this wizard that was powerful with lightning magic. But he didn't stop at warriors. The king raised this huge rock giant. When on the battlefield, this monster throws huge boulders into the enemy forces. I made him by starting with these short, stubby legs, and then I made these arms big and long to contrast the legs. Finally, I made his body using this big dish piece on the back, and I made his face on the front. I also have these three huge monsters from the Nexonite series. The king made this first beast for him to ride into battle. It has a spiked tail and huge front legs for crushing his opponents. This is the second monster, and it is a gate crusher. It uses its huge mouth to break down anything in its path, and is a great way for the army to get around. The final and biggest beast is this flying monster. It is meant to fly high over the enemy armies and drop these smaller rock monsters to roll and attack on the ground. If you want to see me make an army of dwarves, make sure to subscribe because I plan on doing that soon. See you next time.